What is up, Airsofters, and welcome to Jesse Hill's Airsoft Corner. I'm your host, as always, Jesse, aka the Juggernaut, and I'm here to talk to you guys about a question I've been asked a couple times in the past by my chiropractor and many people, just that I visit when I go out and play. And that question is Airsoft for everybody? Now, this game has always been said it is E for everybody, but an action sport is a little different than playing football or playing basketball, golf, and any other sport you can think of at the moment, like hockey and stuff like that. But is Airsoft, or paintball for that matter, truly for everybody? Well, let's break that down into several different topics. The first topic being for young people. Now, Airsoft can be a little dangerous. Those pellets can hit you in the eyes if you're not wearing full seal protection. We've gone over this almost every episode I've made on Airsoft. But if you are a child below at least the age of 12, or you're somewhat more responsible, you need to have a full face mask, and you need to have an adult with you, preferably a parent. You're also going to have to possibly sign some waivers, and possibly something where your parent's signature is going to be involved. But I would recommend anybody below 12 years old to be with a parent or somebody that is of competent, adulthood going on. So definitely that is one thing. That is one stipulation that I would drive home. Also, for younger people, it's an awesome sport. Good team building exercise. Good stress reliever. Awesome. You can also use airsoft guns if you're some sort of gun instructor or safety instructor. You can use an airsoft gun, which could be deactivated. And since they don't have the bulbous tanks and stuff like that, you can use this as a one-to-one safety version of the real gun, or just a dummy version. The dummy versions can be expensive, so an airsoft version can be the next best thing, especially one like this where it has the little capacitor shells like this that hold the pellet. But anyways, they can be used for somebody who has an actual firearm and use them in a safe environment. I've explained that again. So it can be literally for anybody. I've met people as young as 8 years old playing, all the way up to in their 60s and 70s playing. So it is definitely for everybody. Another question I got asked by my chiropractor is this a sport that a lot of people with physical disabilities like myself could physically do? Well, me being here is kind of a testament to that. A few years back, I got in a car accident that maimed my right side and made it very difficult for me to get around. I'm in a lot of pain all the time. I have arthritis in my hip and knee, and I have herniated discs in my spine, blah, 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 blah. The real question is would I be able to play it safely without having to worry about insurance companies or harming myself or something of that nature? Any of you guys that are in this situation, you know better than anybody. And for anybody that is out there that knows someone like that, and they're trying to get their friends out in a safe environment where they can have fun, but also participate in the community, this is one way to do so. I've seen people with the canes on their arms, with palsy play. I've seen people in wheelchairs play. I've seen people just like me at the airsoft field I frequent regularly on Saturdays, just exactly like me, with the same physical problems, and some with even worse. Some deformities and that sort of thing like that, club feet, bad back, actually play just as well. While you may not be able to run and do the power slides like you see in the movies or in video games, you can still sneak around. See, airsoft can often be standoffish, pellets being slung back and forth, real World War I-esque trench warfare kind of thing, and you move up slowly. Now this is good for people like me and people in my situation and people that have disabilities, because we don't necessarily have the ability to run full blast at somebody. We might be able to jog on a good day, but still, we need to be careful and conscious of our physical well-being. And the good part about it is you do mostly sneaking, and half the time I'm laying on the ground on my belly or on my back hiding, so I'm not moving too much. But there is some walking involved, and there is movement, which is also good for your body if you do have physical disabilities, because you need to get that blood flow, and you should sometimes stretch those muscles out. The key is to keep hydrated, stay safe, know your limits especially. If you can't be running around fast, try to stay out of the speedball games, but you can play something like Capture the Flag and slowly make your way through the woods or whatever you're playing in. I've made it work. I'd like to say I'm to somewhat very successful airsoft player, even in my disabled days. Back in the old times, I used to be very quick, very fast, really shoot 'em up, high speed kind of player, but since my disabilities, it's made it very difficult. But I would like to encourage anybody who's trying to get an airsoft that doesn't necessarily want to do something that's really detrimental to your health, like football and stuff, which I played, but also wants to get out and just enjoy themselves. Airsoft's a good medium for that because it's A, low impact, What you want to do, physically exerting yourself, is up to you. You can gauge yourself. You can walk around, you can sneak around, you can snipe, or you could just be that crazy monster running around acting all wild, just gunning people down, running ahead of your team. You can do whatever you want. It is up to you. You don't have to run. You don't have to do these flips and crazy things. It is merely up to you. So if you are disabled or you have some problems or you're wheelchair bound, this game could be for you. You could strap a gun on there and wheel around and act like a tank. We can armor you up. It doesn't matter. Airsoft is for everyone. It's one of the few sports where everybody can participate, no matter who you are, whether it be your age, your physical limitations, your mental competency, provided that you use safety and such as full seal protection. Make sure that you take care of all those sort of things, that you keep your guns protected in a gun bag and put the sock over the tip and stuff like that. Make sure you protect yourself and follow the rules and apply yourself to the best you can do. You can play Airsoft just like anybody else. That's the beauty of the game. It's a wonderful game. I would really hope that anybody that's watching this would really consider this. It doesn't matter if you're crippled, little, or just have a lot of problems. Airsoft is for everybody, and it's definitely one thing I can recommend without a shadow of a doubt that you could play. You guys have a wonderful day, and as always, play safe and have a great day.